This is going to be a longer video. It's all the working sets from my pull workout. We're at RPE 8 to 9. We're starting off with some cable pullovers. I try and lean forward a little bit at the end of this, get a little deeper stretch. And then at the finish of the rep, at the contraction right there, I'll come upright a bit more. Just get a little bit further on the squeeze. It's a little tough to get full range of motion without moving your body. Just right here. I like the strap so much because it's like if you're using the rope, you have to hold on to it. Or if you're using a handle, it's grips. This, I just slide my hands in and the straps hold onto my hands for like 90% of it. Yeah, that was probably a 9. Mm. Yeah, my elbows are bending. This is definitely a 10. I probably didn't need to do those last ones since they're partials. This is a little bit better angle just for the stretch. I'm really trying to work on my back this growing season. I also recommend you use the strap as much as possible. This attachment is really good for like tricep extensions, of course, lat pullovers. I like them overhead, like when they're doing extensions down or over your head facing away from the machine. Both of them are great. It's not taxing on the hands at all. Some good reps. I'm trying to keep my butt against that wall just so it's an anchor. That way my reps are always the same. I go to the highest setting. So every time I come back to it, it's the same form, same structure. This is a new machine we got. It's pretty sick. It's like a Smith 45-degree like row machine. I like putting the chest support in front. I'm not really trying to tax my lower back. I'm really focused on the upper back right now. I'm trying to get some mid trap, some trap. Um, of course, lat as well, but trying to drive through my elbows. You're going to activate some biceps, but I really don't want them to be the limiting factor. And that's also why I'm wearing these straps. If I'm doing rows of any kind and I don't use straps, my hands they'll fail first. So even if I'm training to failure, my back, which I'm focused on, has like 5 reps in the tank. So it's not even worth a working set. You're not going to improve from that. So every time the angle shifts, that's a new set. I'm trying to keep my chest down on the pad. It does come up a little bit. It's so funny though, because like to get set up in this machine, I kind of have to put one hand in first with the grips, pull it up one-handed, quickly put my right hand through. Otherwise, you're like bottoming out at the bottom. Oh, little camera bomb. I don't hate it though, because she always fixes the camera for me. After this, you're gonna see like way better lighting. Oh yeah, so these are unilateral. It's actually a pretty sick lat pull down machine. I'm doing a neutral grip. I'm also using straps, just looping them through, trying to focus on the elbow drive. There's the camera adjustment. Yeah, she's a pro. Trying to get full range of motion. Big stretch at the top. See how she fixes the lighting on this? Huge help. Slow reps up, small pause, contraction. It's less of a lat stretch when your hands are neutral like this, but I like where I feel it right behind my shoulder blades, right there on the finish. And plus, you can hold that. Like once you lock it in on the bottom, it's so much easier to like focus on what you're contracting on the way up. Okay, this is a supinated close grip lat pull down. This is really good for like maximum stretch on your lat. So when I come up to the top, I kind of lean back forward. just as much range of motion as I can. Then I lean back, it lets me contract exactly where I want it. I could be going a little slower on the way up, but I am pausing. Next set, different angle. Right there, you can kind of see where I come forward. And I'm really trying not to activate like my rear delt, or if I lean forward at the bottom of the rep, I'm kind of using more of my front muscles as opposed to my back muscles. Of course, it's still pulling, but I want to isolate it on the lat. Here I'm doing some rear delt. I've done a really good job of balancing them out this off season, and honestly, even going into the show, I've always been super front delt dominant. To get these, I'm just, even though I am activating my back and my traps, those aren't the limiting factor. In between every set, like my rear delts are so pumped. Like even when they're relaxed, I can feel like they're kind of hard. And so I just know that it's getting targeted. It's easy to, when you finish the rep and you're on your way back, if you push down on the machine handles, it'll also slow the pace of it, but you're not working the muscle you want. So it's important to drive the pressure out through the bottoms of your hand by your pinky, even on the way back. These don't have the best range of motion for stretching because they stop right in front of you, and your delt obviously can go across your center line. But they are really good, I think, for getting a good contraction steady. These ones, I've played around with these ones. I like putting the cable close to waist height and then really letting my shoulders slack forward. I'm trying to pull up my thumbs towards my eyes, and then at the top of the rep, I raise my hands up higher. Just at the contraction, I feel like I get a better squeeze, and I'm coming down low just for the range of motion, the stretch. The nice thing is if you start with the good tempo and you go high on the last couple of reps, rather than get body weight swinging momentum to finish the rep, you can kind of go a little bit faster on the way down and then not quite as high with your hands. It's basically like spotting yourself. Probably could have stretched a little bit further on that one. And once again, with these ones, I try to keep my butt on the wall just so it's always the same starting spot. Once again, this strap is just so useful. Like I'm not even holding it. It's just looped around the back of my hand. You can see my hands are completely open at the top of the rep. These are also rear delt. I'm still playing with these. I now use wrist cuffs that attach directly into the carabiner on the cable machine. But I think that right there, you can see it's really activating my rear delt. Yep, I'm finishing well. It's kind of tough though, the way to not have your wrists run into each other. So I'm playing with my feet. I thought this was a really good setup to see how the cables do not run into each other. Also, I set these up slightly lower than where my hands come together in front of me. That's just like maximum tension where my rear delt is at its most stretched position. But yeah, those little circle attachments or those spheres just make it kind of difficult sometimes. We got some preacher curls. I like this machine, but it is so much heavier at the bottom. Like you can see the shape of where the belt comes across. So I kind of lean back. So I'm at full extension before the machine creates more leverage against me. I think I could not settle back right there. However, I'm leaned back positioned like that because right there it accelerates down so hard. Plus, I'm still feeling a good squeeze at the top. These are basic dumbbell bicep curls, but what I do is I lean slightly forward and have my hands not aimed straight down, but out in front of me like 20 degrees. I'm gonna do it from the side so you can see. Oh my gosh, my dogs are playing. But that's just constant tension at like your maximum stretch position. You can see a better angle this way. I'm about to put my hands a little bit more forward right there. The entire time, like at the bottom, typically, if you go like your arm straight down, you have no tension on your bicep. This maintains the tension. And yeah, that's the pull workout. All right.